How much has your laptop been drinking tonight?
We good? We're good. All right. Hello.
We're good. Oh, man. This is
All right.
cool.
Season 3, episode 11.
11.
Yes.
I actually kept up with it because I did my homework before I came to the show tonight.
Yeah.
Did you listen to it?
Wow.
I did.
You didn't get Katie to do it for you?
Nice.
No, I listened to last week, so that way if we wanted to bring something back up, we could.
Okay.
Because you'll forget anyway.
Forget what?
That's why we put. That's why we put it on the air so you would remember the
Oh,
conversation.
hey. Yeah.
Yeah, we got season 2 headers now.
We do.
Yeah, man.
Like for the.
It's pretty exciting.
Like for the old videos.
For the older videos, yeah. I'm going back
dope.
and putting.
Dope.
Yeah.
See, I'm
thumbnails.
so glad you got a computer.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm so glad that the situation's fixed because I have no idea what the fuck you did. Like I even sat down and was like, okay, I can do this. Like 15 minutes into it, I was like, why is this so frustrating?
Yeah, dude, it's hard.
And I was
It's
like,
hard work.
I'm not doing
somebody's
this.
gotta do it.
I'm not doing it.
That's why he gets paid the big bucks.
Yeah.
You do?
Well, I got a computer out of it, so
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Hey, I got to keep him rolling. He rolls, we roll. This is how it works.
I get paid in drinks.
You know what? I went back and I was listening to some of the older episodes, and I realized that this season we have not taken a break yet.
Yeah, no, we haven't.
Usually we take a break.
Just
And I was thinking about it.
Rolling deep.
Pushing through.
Yeah,
Balls deep.
I don't see any reason that we need to take a break.
Oh, I thought you were going to make a statement here.
No.
You
In
need a break.
fact,
I need a break.
our anniversary is coming up.
It is.
You found that out?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
I didn't write it down.
Oh, God damn it.
I'll
And you
look
forgot.
it up. I'll look it up.
And you forgot.
I'll look it up.
Who's
We'll
old?
do something. I think that's when we'll do the live show.
Who's the
our
old
1 year
man
anniversary.
now?
I am old.
Yes.
Yes, thank you, Al, for that wonderful observation. All right, anyway, so
I can
got
make
some
another
bad news
observation,
this
but I'm
week.
not going to go there.
Got some bad news this week. You remember the guy who played in John Wick, who was the concierge of the Continental?
Yep.
The I don't know. Your wife sent it to me. He died.
Mm-hmm.
The actor died.
Yep.
It's kind of tragic. He was an awesome actor. He was incredible.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen him in a lot of films. I think he did a lot of voiceover work too. Let me see if I can pull up his name real quick.
Since you don't remember who he was.
I don't remember who he was.
And you weren't thinking about, oh, why don't you have internet? Oh, wait.
Wait, did she send it to
No,
the?
it's a new profile.
Did she send it to the group? She sent it to the group.
Probably.
I would think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not part of that group.
It's NCC 1701. No, it's not. I'm not going to put my damn password on the...
That's a valid point. All right, my bad.
What's
I
your
don't know.
password?
I don't know what his name is. Lance something, but yeah, he died, which is tragic. I'm
Armstrong.
sorry to hear that because he was an incredible actor.
No, it's not Lance Armstrong.
It's not Lance Armstrong. There's two Lance Armstrongs.
wait,
There was the
Lance-
bicyclist,
With
astronaut.
Neil.
Neil.
Oh, it was Neil Armstrong.
God damn.
Who's
Yeah. So I remember it. Neil Armstrong, first man on the moon. Neil
Okay.
Patrick Harris.
Doogie Howser.
First young doctor.
first young doctor? Okay, then
He
And
was
then-
acting.
No, he was not. He was living that character.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
yeah,
good.
he actually went to med
Yep.
school,
Sure.
like Kim Jong.
No, he didn't go to med school. He just practiced medicine.
Yeah. Like that guy that I saw this weekend.
Yeah. Only thing to keep you from practicing medicine is
What guy?
handcuffs.
I was just trying to what?
Whoa, that went into some dark stuff, Al.
Well,
Wait,
you can't practice
there-
medicine if your hands are shackled together.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense.
We're talking about that. Okay,
Yeah. Not the pink furry ones.
they have furry ones.
They have pink ones?
You got him! Yes! Yes! Finally! On the show! Oh, yes! Got it!
Hang on a minute.
He actually had to leave! That is fantastic. We have been waiting for 3 seasons for this to happen. And he's still joking to death.
I'll go ahead and accept my award.
Yes,
next season.
absolutely. You ready?
Not the rain sound.
That was fantastic. I've been
That was
waiting
so
so
perfect.
long for that. Because he always gets us.
Yeah. Yeah, that was perfect.
Vengeance is best served cold.
Oh, I wish.
Should we pause?
Can you hear it in the background?
Yeah.
Just keep it going. Just keep it going. Everything is content.
Everything is content. Oh my god. The triumphant return
of the elephant.
Are you all right? You can't smell anyway. Oh my god, that was great. That was a great opener.
Oh yeah, perfect. All right, let's give it a pause. Let's give it a pause.
Yep.
No, I'm not pausing it now. Like we're too late. We're too far into this.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
If it hadn't gotten to my olfactory cavity, I'd been fine.
You can't smell anyway, so it didn't burn anything.
Don't you hate it when
You're
stuff
gonna
gets
need
into your cavities? Okay.
He's gonna be doing that all night.
And that.
It's only bad if like he goes over here.
Hold still, Michael.
Not off my belly button.
God damn, that was awesome. And I kept it recording so you could hear you dying in the background. Oh my god, that was fantastic. I've been waiting 3 seasons for that to happen.
Yeah, right?
Finally got you. He waited just for the right moment, and then he said, "They come in pink," and then boom.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
So why was it funny? Because I have a hunch.
Do we have to dissect it now? Yes, let's dissect it. Why was it funny?
Or why do you have a hunch?
Are we going to do the whole show in questions?
Yes. Possibly.
That's not.
That's not a question. I guess not.
You failed. You're out.
No, we're not doing the whole thing in question.
We could.
Could we?
Would it be good for the viewers? Your turn.
What do viewers really even want?
Why wouldn't we?
Why should we? Raise easy.
I swear. Okay, we're not going to do the whole show in questions, but that would be a good bit if we did it. Okay. I used to love that bit on Who's Line.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When they had to speak in question, like, and then they would just look at each other.
Yeah.
And go, there was that one time
Put
that
the inflection on there.
Wayne got Ryan so good.
Yeah.
And Wayne, he said a question, and there was no context to anything they were saying. And Ryan looks at him and goes, "Fuck." He caught it on air, and he just everybody cracked up.
Yep.
It was great. Okay,
show.
we definitely got an Amazon review today.
Yeah, we do.
We're preloaded and ready to go.
Yeah.
Are we? Do you have
Well,
internet?
Are you still
I
doing the
don't
question
have-
thing?
I don't have
At this
internet,
point, I don't
but
know if we're
it's up. So
Okay, you've got it. Okay.
I don't need it.
Oh, okay.
okay, but it's
Also, I download
Why did you use
illegally.
what?
on
Because
there.
you're Russian, of course.
Oh,
Excuse me, sir. You think because I'm Russian, everything I do
I think
is
you're being
illegal?
insensitive to our Ukrainian listeners.
I did not make that comment.
don't Ukrainians speak this way as well?
You get off their back. They just got Russia off their back. Oh wait, too soon. Shit. Shit.
Yeah, they got
Shit.
they got Putin up
Are they
for
still-
war crimes.
They're still putting Putin up with that asshole.
Putin up in that asshole. Yes.
I almost fucked up my own joke.
Yeah.
God damn it. Yeah, see, look at that. Boom, I'm 3 deep.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Don't question me.
Don't be excited about 3 inches.
I didn't say 3 inches. I said three
Remember
deep.
the wise wisdom of Joe.
Yeah.
4 inches can do a hell of a lot of damage at 99 miles an hour. Just saying. Wise wisdom.
Yes.
For all our bent carrot fuckers out there. Anyway.
Anyways.
All right, so we got the Amazon review. We got some announcements. We got some cool stuff to talk about. Even though we don't really ever talk about anything in particular on this show, we just kind of roll with the conversation.
Yep.
Wait, did we inadvertently prep for this somehow?
I did, actually. I put thoughts together.
Oh no.
What?
I did. I actually was like sitting there.
You saying you used that noodle for something other
I did.
than Fortnite?
No. No. So last night, actually, let's bring that up because that was a thought too. I do have the cockroach story to tell, which you
Nice.
already know, so you can't say anything to
What?
to
I?
Al because he doesn't know. We're playing Fortnite last night, and I don't really ever remember a lot of what happened unless it was an epic moment or something.
Yeah, like the 60s.
pretty much.
Yeah.
And so last night, I don't know what we smoked, but that was some funny fucking conversation that we had. We were
Without me.
Yes, you smoked your vape, but it was like, well, you weren't on. You were like, oh, I'm asleep. Leave me alone.
Yeah, that's what I said while I was sleeping.
You were invited.
Yeah, I invited you.
Did I respond?
No.
Because I was asleep. Should have called me.
Well, so then you were invited.
Yes. You're always
I
invited.
don't think we did anything wrong.
Okay.
If you see us online, you just join our party anyway.
No, I don't.
Yes,
Don't
you
you
do.
guilt trip me. Your wife does that enough.
You mean your mother?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what they're good for. It's like every time my mom calls, like, oh, here
Imagine
comes
if she was Jewish.
Oh God.
He'd walk into my house and die.
Do you want to offend anyone else today? That's okay. It's okay. It's all good.
Are you not kind of glad that we don't have to do the disclaimer anymore? We just put that up and we're good to go.
Yeah. Just
So like whatever group like watches our video to get us in trouble can just look at that and go, oh, we can't because they legally disclaimed.
yeah, it's right there. It says, "Warning: my sense of humor," and that's all the English I know.
So if you get,
Do not download fish.
Do not
Yeah.
upload, download fish.
so if you
Jelly
get
ass.
if you get butt hurt by anything we say, don't give a shit for it.
No, that's true.
Scroll on.
Is that what it says?
Yes, it is what
Yes.
this is.
Oh,
This English language is complex.
good to
I'm
know.
talking to somebody here, but yeah,
You're talking to who?
You talking about somebody in particular?
possibly
Do you have a story?
no,
What?
You have a story.
because I won't out this person
Bake it.
Oh yeah, let's
on.
not. Oh, let's not go back down that rabbit hole. We're gonna, let that
Yes.
die.
I think I put 2 and 2 together.
Yes,
Yeah, let that die.
a slow, sparkly death.
Yeah, fuck you, by the way.
Put me on God mode.
No. All right,
Yes, put it on.
we're gonna leave this dead. All right,
Fine.
so cockroach story. I got to tell this story.
Cool.
All right, so
You've been threatening to tell it for long enough. Go.
the other night it was Friday night. Was it Friday or Thursday night? Either way.
Well, if it's a Sunday morning coffee, it'll be 2 nights ago.
Yeah. It depends on your perspective of time.
Yeah.
Are you
It
speaking
depends on
to
your time zone.
Yeah. So we're in bed, and
Which we?
me and Katie.
Okay, thank
Who
you.
else would be in the?
You say we are in bed. This makes it sound really strange.
It was me.
I don't think it'll surprise anybody at this point.
Someone has to keep his feet warm. I mean,
Exactly. Anyway, so we're in bed. I'm asleep, and Katie's up reading her book naturally because that's what happens. Now, I told Michael the story last night in a Guatemalan voice, and it was much more funnier.
More fun.
It was funnier.
Yes.
Anyway,
so did the game.
Their English teacher rolls over in her
this
grave.
is what happened. So I was laid there in the bed,
Uh-huh.
and the wife is next to me,
Jake.
and she listening to her book because that's what she does.
Uh-huh.
She doesn't like to sleep, and she jumped up out the bed.
Wait, how'd you listen to a book?
She had the headphones.
So I put the headphones and I hold the book and I can listen to it?
See,
Is that what you're telling me?
See,
Yes.
do you not know this?
All
I did
books
not
do
know
that.
this.
Did you not know this?
I did not know this.
Shut up, stupid. Okay, so then,
That's why I'm stupid. I cannot read.
so then the wife, she jumped out of the bed, right? And I was like, oh my god, but I didn't wake up.
Uh-huh.
I actually put my arm across the bed to be like, oh, don't go, honey.
It's okay.
And she started yelling at me.
My feet don't smell
She
that
started
bad.
yelling at me. She's like, no, move your arm. And I'm like, what the fuck? So then I move my arm and I'm like, what's the wrong? Is there like a cockroach in the bed or something? She goes, yes.
Yes,
But let me
stupid.
tell you, I jumped my fat ass out that bed real quick
Oh, snap.
because I don't like the cockroach.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Cucaracha.
Okay, so this is what happened. I jump in the chair. And
She
she's
was
like,
doing
I need to
that.
Scream
find
with
it.
you, girl.
She knew, I need to find it because you don't like it. And I was like, duh, bitch. Okay. So then
She had to save her
Oh,
man.
no, you didn't.
I did, vato. So
did?
she like pulls everything off the bed. She's looking for the cockroach. It's
The
nowhere.
cucaracha?
It's gone.
It
She
took your
doing the
pink
dance.
handcuffs and ran away.
She said to me, she said to me, I tried to save you. It tickled my arm. And I said, oh no.
Flirting.
And so I'm thinking it's like a little thing, like a little bug. It's not like a big cockroach, but it's like a little bug. And then I saw it.
It was like,
It was where my bed is. It's like right next to my desk. So I like jump to the chair and I'm sitting there
Standing in the chair, screaming like a girl.
No, I'm sitting there in the chair, just waiting because I'm tired. I look down and I see the cockroach. And this is not a little cockroach. This is a big cockroach.
Hello.
He looked up at me and he was like, "So, Holmes." So then he scurried away, and I jumped from the chair back to the bed, and I said, "Okay, you got this." And then she used my belt. She said, I needed something, and I was like
a lion tamer.
she used the belt. She used the belt to try to get it out from underneath the desk, because that's where the cockroach go. And she can't find it again. This guy is like Speedy Gonzalez. Super fucking fast, okay?
Oh my gosh.
Because then he went from the desk to the wall by the door. And they look up and they see the big cockroach. And he's like crawling up the wall like Spider-Man, vato. And then I say to her, "It's right there!" And she look up and she goes, "Oh shit!" And she gets the paper towel like she's going to kill it with a paper towel. I said, "The fuck you doing? Get the flip-flop, duh!" And then she get the flip-flop and she smash that bitch.
The Georgia flip-flop?
And then I go to sleep.
The flip flop is gonna come back up when we do the Amazon review.
Oh god, I can't wait.
Yeah, people are gonna shit themselves.
Alright, so that was the epic cockroach story.
Oh my god, that was
You're
so
such
good.
a brave
Did you
man.
like that?
You are so brave.
You're so
I like that.
brave and
I
strong.
like that like this the whole
I
show.
especially like the way that you run away and then you dance on top of your chair and then you dance on top of your bed.
I know, I was up there
I
doing
like
the
that part.
cucaracha dance.
Yeah, you try to step on it.
You know me.
Yes, we know. That's why your wife had to save you.
Yes. I don't like the cockroach. This one was big, man.
It's a big one.
Bite your head off.
Which one? That's a smaller bite.
No, you gotta say it right. It's which one?
Which one?
I'm not trying to be offensive. You, on the other hand.
Alright. Anyway,
See the
so that was the cockroach story. And that was like a big deal because when I was a kid, we lived in this house that was built in the 60s.
Uh-huh.
And the tree outside my bedroom was a maple tree.
Uh-huh.
If you know anything about those, they had the big leaves,
Yeah.
And if you know anything about them, like on the bed, like where the leaves fall, it's like almost impossible to keep the leaves raked up because they're so massive.
You have leaves falling on your bed? You have to rake your bed?
Listen. So when it would rain, if you would fucking listen.
So wait. Just so I know, for comparison, are the maple leaves the same size as the maple leaf on the Canada flag?
No, actually, it's not maple. I'm sorry, magnolia. It's a magnolia tree.
Yeah.
So those
So-
look like the big fucking ones that look like they fish?
Yes.
Okay.
And so when it rains, like the roaches and shit like hide underneath the leaves and shit. And they always found ways into our house. And one night I'm laying in bed.
They were surfing.
And I kept seeing, like, I was probably about like 10 years old. And I look up and I kept seeing this
Don't
thing.
look up. We can't hear you.
I kept seeing this thing like walk across the ceiling. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then it fell on my chest. And then I freaked out. I was like, ah! Actually, when it fell down, it kind of looked at me like, what's up? So it was like one of those things like, oh, I can't stand it. And then when I got older, working in underground construction, and you see the inside of sewer pipes, you see those bastards everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's like, whoa. Because you know where they live, and it's like,
Yeah.
and then like every time someone opens a sewer lid and they come crawling, I'm like,
God.
I can't stand them. I'll kill the fuck out of them. I can't stand them.
How you on spiders?
I don't mind spiders. They're kind of cool.
Spiders are dope.
Spiders don't bother me.
Spiders are bros, man. They chill. They
Have you
eat
seen
all
what
the
they-
dumb bugs.
Have you seen what they've done with them now? They can like take a hypodermic needle, stick it in the dead spider, and just by drawing fluid in and out, they can make the spider grab things.
That's cool as fuck.
That's pretty cool.
So they use the dead spider.
Kind of fucked up.
They use a dead spider to pick up a dead spider.
Like,
Isn't that like the Cruciatus curse?
yeah. But also, like, if you did that with a person, it would also work.
Well, we don't work on hydraulics like they do. We use electricity.
But if you use enough,
Yeah, you'd have to like put electrodes on it.
Like Frankenstein's monster and shit.
yeah.
My kids are asking
Those
to
creepy
watch.
ass little girls.
I mean, I've had that done with like one of those Tinder units before.
Well, you
Like-
what? Tender unit, or when you use a freaking damn stun gun on your nuts? Dumbass.
It's an on my nuts. But obviously everything's working fine.
Obviously.
So
Wait, was that like
anti-
with the chiropractor when you went and they did the tensor unit? Were they like walking you around like a puppet? Like, look at me, I'm a maker.
I've never been to a chiropractor.
You've never been to a chiropractor?
Well, where they've used the tensor unit.
Yeah.
But no, all the other experiences with tensor units have been at home.
Do we need to know the nature of these things?
No, don't ask.
They
Why do you do this to yourself?
It was all intentional and it was for laughs.
Consensual.
It was consensual also. I don't think my muscles really felt that way, but
What the fuck are you doing?
yeah. But no. So I will explain. Allow me to explain. So the first tensor unit was whenever we were living at like in North Dallas, off Forest Lane. Just in case y'all ever want to do some backstory.
Yeah.
But anyway, or like background checks. But anyways, so we were living over there, and Mom had gotten one from like a doctor for something, and Will and I were bored.
That's, yes.
And he was
the opening
like-
to many a fantastic story.
And we had seen these tensor units on like late night TV with like the like get 6-pack abs like
yeah.
and so Will was like, you know how these work, right? And I was like, no.
Let's find out.
Oh my god!
And so then he hooked the leads up, and he put like one on my upper forearm, he put like one on the lower part of my forearm, he put one part like right here. He knew what he was doing.
Make you slap yourself.
He knew exactly what was happening.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, he knew exactly what he was doing.
And your dumbass went along with it.
And I was like, cool, it's like I'm at the doctor. But he turned it on, and it was the pulsate. So I didn't just get it once.
You're like,
it was, but also the way that he did it, like my hands went like Spider-Man. And so I was just bap, 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 like Spider-Man was beating the shit out of me. And he was dying laughing, so he couldn't stop it. And I was like, no.
You just pull the leads off.
I wasn't that smart. I was obviously not that smart. So that was the first exposure with a tensor unit. And so then
then you thought, oh, this was a good idea. Let's do it again.
well, yeah, then I was like, well, anything for comedy.
Yeah.
So then years later, I was at a party with John Wade.
Shout out, John Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
And
Badass dude.
we put the leads on my back, like
Okay.
on the back part, like following along my spine. And yeah, that one was weird. Like it felt like I was
weird.
dying. So again, all the way up to 10 because you're already there.
You might as well just
you might
go
as
big
well
or go
just
home.
big or
Come
go
at,
home.
yeah.
Exactly. And so but that one was weird because I felt as though like one I felt like my entire spine was just on fire. And then two, I've never actually thought I shit myself and hadn't shit myself in my life. Like I was so...
Hold it in, Ray. Hold it in.
What are you even drinking over there?
Eating ice.
Oh god!
Is that a whole ice cube?
No, like the whiskey went right fucking my nose.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good, does it?
Hell yeah.
2 for 2. So like you actually thought you shit yourself?
Yeah, no, like to the point where so he turned it on and it was just like the steady pulse this time. And so instantly my back like arched and they were all along my spine. So my back arched and my shoulders went back and my head went up like I was fucking expelling a demon or some shit. And so I legitimately had thought that I had shit myself. And the only thing that came out of my mouth was, uh-oh. Yeah, so there was that.
Oh my god. Do we need a break?
I think so.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I think we need a break.
Let's do it.
But did you want to tell one more before break?
Well, then there was the taser story, but I'll get back to that.
Okay, well, yeah, that one's worth it. All right. We'll be right back. And we're back.
It needs a cymbal crash.
We need to, like a.
You get you a cymbal?
Yeah. Yeah, we should get a gong.
Gongs are different than cymbals.
Okay, so I want you to notice what your father did. He started nerding us out more.
Yeah.
What
He got the Halo.
Ooh, it's like the what's the?
Millennium.
They're really cool.
They have written on them what they are.
I know what they are, but
Okay.
it's the metallic.
Gold.
Yeah, the metallic.
metal.
Oh, those
Yeah.
are gold?
Yeah, they're gold.
Oh, badass, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I was admiring your Batman collection down there from the animated series.
Uh-huh.
That's so dope.
Yeah.
But my look, I would be like, open it and just be like,
Well, the really cool ones I get a duplicate of so I can play with that.
we're not going to talk about how many times I've played with the Enterprise that's sitting on my desk. Like, I've been sitting there writing and I'm like,
Yes.
It's like,
It's
do it.
kind
I
of
tried to do
long.
it.
Start date.
I try to do it quietly so nobody hears me playing with it. And then Zach will come in to see me and he just stands there like accusingly. And then I'm like, what? And he goes, button. He comes over and pushes the button and makes noise.
Yeah.
Okay, Taser story. I want this is a good one.
Okay.
We need to hear it.
You
got tasered in the nuts.
He's got brain damage from it.
It's not where I keep my brain
Are you sure?
anymore.
Kind of safer place.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. So
There was alcohol involved.
I'm trying to remember the events that led up to the tasing.
Try to make this epic.
Well, yeah, man. What's the point in telling a story if you can't make it epic?
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
like that guy around the campfire that has the amazing stories.
Gather around, children.
Get around, children.
Let
He's
me
a-
tell you the time I almost genderly neutralized myself.
Generally neutralized.
Yes.
I have exorcised the demons.
Yep.
This house is clear.
Oh, Lord.
This show's off to a great start.
Yeah, fantastic. All right,
You
so
figured it out yet?
taser story.
We're
Taser story.
stalling here.
All right, yeah, no, I
we're stalling.
appreciate that.
We were
Yeah,
trying to
no,
like
no.
keep things rolling.
Yep.
All right, so it was my 21st birthday, which turned out to be a 3-day event. Yeah.
You turned 21 for all 3 days.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, but so I was living in an apartment. It was like 3rd story, whatever.
Okay.
And we had a bunch of people over day one. We did a lot of drinking because I was turning 21, you know,
Right.
whatever. We had purchased something like $800 worth of alcohol.
Was Mason involved?
Yeah.
Did you make rent that month?
Yeah. Yes, I made rent that month.
Mason was involved.
Yeah, it's a bad story.
Yeah, Mason was involved. Not in the tasing.
But he was involved in the binging.
In the alcohol.
He was involved in the alcohol, yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. But anyways, so it was my 21st birthday. We
Okay.
had like day one, blah. It was like big parties, a bunch of people. We played like Soul Calibur, drunk as shit, like drinking games with Soul Calibur. It was fun.
Sweet.
It was fun times. So after about, 21-ish shots of Patron.
One for each year.
Yeah. One of the guys that came over, name was Austin. Missed that fucker. But anyways, so he was like, "Hey, you want to see this taser I got?" And so I was like, "Sure, fuck it, like whatever." And so then he was like, "Yeah, I got this taser," and was like showing his clicked it, and it was like, bah, 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 bah. And I was like, "God damn, do you think that hurts?" And he's like, "How the fuck would I know? Like, I've never tased myself. Like, that would be stupid." And I was like, "Yeah, but have you tased anybody?" And he's like, "Well, no, that's not the point. Like, the point is for protection." And I was like, "Well, don't you want to know what it'll do?" And he was like, "Well, yeah, kinda, but but no one's like volunteering to get tased." And I was like, "Hand raised."
Trying to be subtle here, but
Yeah. So
Okay.
he was like, "Wait, you want to get tased by my taser?" And I was like, "Sure. Let's test it out. Let's see what happens. I'm drunk. Like, what could
obvious-
possibly go wrong?"
And I was curious too.
Yeah. And so so he's like, "Okay, well, oh, shut up." Yeah, I was like, Worst case scenario, I pass out, and I need to do that anyway. I'm 21
That's
shots
not
of
the
Patron.
worst. 21 shots of Patron, you can burst into flames. That'd be the worst case. You don't have any body fat to ignite, but plenty of alcohol.
Yeah. Well, there wouldn't be any fuel to keep the fire.
I'm hot-blooded.
I'd be like Johnny Storm.
Yeah.
And it would just
Flame on.
evaporate out of my pores.
Okay.
Anyways, so so basically he did the whole "gather round, children, I'm about to tase the shit out of Michael" story.
So then this became like a group event.
Yeah, and so then Mason, or
People
it's
lined
either
up, take
Mason or
turns.
Katie, was like, "I'm gonna record this,"
I
and
think it
so
was
they
Mason.
did. It might have been Mason. And so then the question became, well, where
Oh god.
do you receive the tasing?
Butt cheek.
No.
And I was like, arm? And then they started taking bids on where I was going to get tased. And this dude made $100 off of getting to tase me in the nuts.
What'd you do to the person who brought that up?
They weren't there the next 2 days. So long story short, yeah, I got tased in the nuts.
late.
That shit hurt.
I bet it did.
It hurt like a motherfucker.
I saw the video.
Yeah, no, I fell over. Like it was.
You fell over on a table.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fell over
the
on a
picture of
table.
you on the table is on your Facebook page.
It's on an old Facebook page that should be deactivated.
No, it's
Which,
still
if it's not, means someone has my password and reactivated it.
Oops. Let me.
But
We'll research that later.
yeah, we'll figure out what's going on with that.
So basically, you got tasered in the nuts. Obviously, all it did was amplify, mutate your sperm to become super sperm.
yeah,
Killed
so
all the females.
now I've got like killed all the females. Oh shit! I wonder. All the female sperm were like, "We're done with this." Dumbass.
That's dumb as shit.
Do we really want him as a dad?
Come on, girls, we're out of here.
We're out of here.
Fuck this shit.
Vacate through the asshole. He just shit himself.
You can't even.
Excuse me, that way's blocked.
But no, I did not shit myself. I was standing when this happened, and it was a very aggressive, like, ah!
Which
Like,
hurt
he shanked
worse.
me.
The freaking
So he hit you, did it hit like right in the sack, or did it hit like the?
It glance
It
off.
got like, it got like the
Where did the arc?
pelvic.
Where did the arc go?
So one prong hit like the pelvic area, and the other hit the sack. So it was like,
God,
that's where the
Yeah.
there's a bunch of nerves there, bud.
yeah. No, it was no fun. That was no fun for sure. So ladies out there, if you ever need to tase somebody,
Tase him in
get
the
them
nuts.
right in the nuts. Which leads us actually into our Amazon review.
So
Are we
now-
gonna do it now?
So the
Yeah,
best place.
this
to
is
All right, Amazon review noise.
I don't.
Dude, you
remember.
failed.
Bam,
I don't remember the
bam,
Amazon noise.
bam,
Remember the?
bam,
Bow,
bam,
bow,
bam.
bow.
Oh, that's cool. No, I don't. I'm old. I forget things.
Apparently,
Da 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 da.
Michael, do the Amazon review noise. No, that's perfect. Just like, just leave it at that.
All right. Goo.
Amazon review time.
Giggity giggity.
All right, what voice are we doing?
I don't know. What voice do you want me to do?
You did redneck.
So
last
it's a
time.
female.
What kind of
It's a-
product?
so it's a
a
female.
woman's voice.
Woman's
It's a
voice.
woman's voice.
Woman's voice. I'm really good at a female Guatemalan,
Then do female Guatemalan.
You do.
but I just did
What's
that
wrong
like,
with it?
All
earlier.
right, nothing.
What's wrong with the female Guatemalan? You got something against us?
Sounds just like that.
I could do like a Paris Hilton.
Sure.
Like, oh my
Or-
god.
Well, no, that's not Paris Hilton. Okay. Thus,
Anna Faris.
Paris Hilton.
To Anna Faris.
Anna Faris? Oh
Anna
god.
I don't even know who that is. You have to show me a picture.
From your generation.
Do an audio. You mean Anna Kendrick?
No.
No, he's
I don't think
talking
I
about
can
Anna
do
Faris.
Anna
That's my
Yeah.
generation.
She's
not
from
his.
Mean Girls.
No, she's not.
Not? She's not?
That's not Anna Faris.
Wait.
Are you really that dense? No.
What movie is she from?
I mean, damn.
Anna
you
Faris
call
was
him
from
Dennis.
SNL.
No, I'm thinking of somebody else then.
You're thinking about somebody else.
Go ahead, do your bit.
Do your bit. All right, let's do it in.
I could do like Hill Valley.
Yeah, let's do it LA style. Give it to
LA.
me.
All right.
Is that something new in the sex department? You were drinking. I had to say something.
Why? Can't you just let me enjoy my drink?
Because it's more fun my way.
Fuck. It gets all carbonated on your tongue, too, and you're like, oh.
All right. So first, this is a review for a Viper Tech Stunner.
God.
So I said it's perfect segue.
Yeah,
right.
We didn't even
it's
plan
almost
that.
Like we planned it.
Did we?
I did.
Okay, because I didn't.
We brought up the thing about the thing.
What?
You
purposely brought up the taser. Yeah, the tensor units.
And then it went into the
Okay.
Anyways,
I got it. All
so
right.
yeah, it was there. What the thought was there.
All right.
Anyway, that's called improv, though, brother.
Southern California, LA woman, go.
All right. So this is my honest review. So I have not accepted remuneration.
What is this word?
Remuneration
Yeah, that's it.
for my review. I've been feeling uncomfortable walking my dog at night because I had heard on the news that there had been trouble in my neighborhood. So I bought one of these Vipers, right? The price was good and it made me feel safer. It arrived within 2 days. Excellent. Thus the 5 stars. So I charged it up and took Lucky, my 35-pound rescue mixed breed pup, for a walk. Okay? He's so cute. So within a block, right, a tough-looking young man asked me what time it was. I told him it was 10:15. Wished him a pleasant evening and began to head down the street.
Like, you didn't get his number?
No, he was like kind of grungy looking, and it's not my
I
scene.
hate those, man.
He's not my scene,
Oh my
you know.
God.
He's
OMG. OMG.
MJ. This is terrible. So anyway, so as I was saying, okay, before you rudely interrupted, so he asked me what time it was. I told him it was 10:15, and I wished him a pleasant evening and began to head down the street. But then that rude bitch grabbed my arm and told me he needed a loan.
As if.
I'm saying, right? So since I'd never seen it before, I declined, obvi. When I tried to walk away, he continued to hold on to my arm. His nails were like pressing into me. I was very uncomfortable. And he told me to give him my wallet. I was like, bitch, this is Gucci.
I don't even care if that was ad-lib. That was amazing. Good job. Keep going.
So I reached for my back pocket, and he said I was making the right choice and let go of my arm.
They gotta breathe sometime.
And that's when I did it. I pulled the Viper out of my pocket and jabbed it into his neck and hit the power button for 30 seconds, as recommended on the packaging. I really did not know what to expect, though, because I'd never tased anyone before. But it totally worked extremely well. That bitch collapsed after 15 seconds. So I followed him down and gave him the full 30 seconds. He was flopping around like a fucking fish. And he was moaning as I walked away with Lucky. One of his buddies noticed him flopping on the ground like a fucking salmon or some shit. And that rude ass asked me to call 911. Like...
As if.
So I said he'd be fine, and I just continued on. So 50 yards later, this other rude bitch asked if I was looking to score. I don't even know what that means. We're not playing soccer. So I told him that civility was all that I was looking for, and he laughed and lunged at me like a fucking panther. The Viper was still in my hand, and the flashlight was on, and I jammed it into his neck and hit the power button for 20 seconds. Again, I followed him down as he collapsed, and his flopping made the Viper lose contact, so I jammed it real tight against his neck and gave him another 10 seconds just to be safe. So after Lucky and I started back home, a very muscular, tattooed, 20-something young man, asked me if I had any money. I said, yeah, I do, because
it's mine.
It's I have a job.
Is that an influencer?
But anyway, yeah, I work on Insta. Okay.
I'm a barista at Starbucks, bitch.
Yeah, anyways. So I wished him a good evening and just began walking away. So he grabbed my shoulder.
Bitch, no. No, bitch,
arm,
no. Are you serious?
And now a shoulder. I'm just trying to walk my dog.
Oh, my God.
So he grabbed my shoulder and turned me around. Turned me around. He said he really needed my money and that if I gave it to him that he wouldn't hurt me too badly. I was like, that's not a good deal. So I told him I only have a few hundred on me, but that I needed it for my ballroom dancing lessons. That's not ad-libbed at all.
This is the thing.
It's totally in there.
Oh my God.
He just began laughing, and I was like, bitch, my ballroom dancing is really improving, and it's great exercise. Also not ad-libbed. So I took my Viper, and I jammed it into his armpit. And I hit the power button, and he started dancing and moaning, and I was like, see, bitch, ballroom.
Is that in there too?
No.
Okay, good. That would have been great if it was.
He fell down after about 20 seconds, and I wiped his sweat
So gross.
off on his tank top, and
Yeah.
I noticed that his flip-flop had come off.
Oh,
I was talking about the flip-flop.
God.
But I noticed that his flip-flop had come off, and I decided to try it on the soft spot in the middle of his bottom of his foot. And he began groaning so loudly, and his legs were like thrashing like all crazy, like he was like ballroom dancing. It was adorable. So I had to grab his leg to keep contact. I was like, bitch, get over here. I gave him a full minute, and he seemed to be unconscious when I realized when I released the power switch. So just out of curiosity, I checked his pockets to see if he really needed my money, and his pockets were full of money.
Bitch.
He didn't need my money.
Bitch.
And I only had $100, and those were for ballroom dancing classes, okay? Like, why is it so hard? I'm just trying to walk my dog, and then people are coming at me. Anyways, so...
Did you keep his money?
So... No, I gave him a full minute. I checked his pockets, and he did not need my money. So since I detest liars, especially muscular tattooed liars like my ex-bitch, I jammed the Viper in his inner thigh and pressed the power switch for 30 seconds, and his legs thrashed around a bit, but he seemed unconscious. So as a joke, I took his money, and I put it in the bag with Lucky's BM, or his, his poo-poos.
Bitch, you didn't.
I did. I took his money, all like $300, and I put it in Lucky's bowel movement. But it wouldn't fit back in his pockets. So instead, I took his hat and I put it in the hat, and I put the hat back on his head. But when I put the hat back on his head, it popped the bag, and there was like poopy money all over his hair now. But the bag split. And yeah, it's quite messy. So with the possible exception of a few excellent puzzles of landscapes, I've really enjoyed this product more than any other item that I've purchased on Amazon. I highly recommend the Viper Tech and would purchase it again.
Damn. First of all...
Check me out on Insta.
First of all...
Yes.
That's got to be made up.
Yeah, you can't. No.
Like 3 assailants in one night.
My honest review. She was in a bad neighborhood.
She needs to move.
Yeah, she's... Yeah. Where's she living in? South Georgia?
South LA.
Is she living in Oak Cliff? Like, Jesus Christ, woman.
Yeah, damn.
I mean, like, honestly, like,
survivor.
I'm just like, I love your accent, by the way. It's a great job.
Thank you.
Good job. I'm not going to do rain noise. I'll actually clap this time.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things like, where the fuck are you?
Right?
Like, are you in the Bronx or something? Like, Jesus Christ.
I don't know. It seemed like very heavy population.
Oh, she lives in Detroit.
There you go.
That's where it is.
Probably. Bitch,
But, like, honestly, like, yeah, seriously, at this point, it's like, you don't need a fucking taser. You need to move. You need a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like if they were all lined up in the same street, you could just like pop one and then like hit all three of them.
Well, also like, how long was the walk? We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
Where was she walking the dog? Like, are you walking them by Quick Trip? Like, that's not a good idea.
It's not a good idea.
Well, you got to meet your drug dealer somewhere.
I'm sorry, 10:15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I mean, the only thing you really got in Quick Trip.
Ultimately,
what?
Let's not blame the victim here, okay?
I'm not blaming the victim. I'm just saying, like, common sense would dictate
she should be able to walk wherever she wants without having to worry about getting.
She really should.
Assailed.
She really should.
Are you both fucking serious right now? Like, if you live in a bad neighborhood, you get the fuck out. Like,
yeah, you walk around with $100 bills hanging out your pockets.
Yeah, no shit.
Also, if I lived in a bad neighborhood, I would not walk with money on me.
Like, I was wearing my Gucci sweater, and I had these heels on, and I was just walking through the neighborhood,
Well,
trying to walk my dog.
We don't know that she was wearing that just
No.
because I did the accent for it.
She'd be,
You made it so real!
I know, right? Where's my Oscar? Like,
but it sounds like, because of the way the review was written, it sounded like that's what she sounds like. Am I wrong?
maybe.
Like, I think she's a southern Los Angeles fucking bimbo bitch. It's obviously got money, and she's walking through South Central in the hood.
all of her $100 ones that she got.
You know, she's like walking her dog, and she's like, you know what? We should go walk through. Let's just go walk through the projects. Like, I don't see what's wrong with it. I'm entitled. Like, this is what it seems like. Like, you just don't. There's just places you don't go.
She would have gotten driver service. Yeah, I mean, come on.
I need an Uber.
Yeah.
But like, think about it. Like, you know, we're not gonna go walk through midnight through South Dallas, right?
I mean, I've done it.
I didn't say it was a good idea.
Yeah, that night you disappeared for 24 hours? Yeah.
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 Oh, you were on a MARTA. Not MARTA, but it's Atlanta. That's Atlanta. What's the one here? Dart.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dart.
Did they ever make one for Fort Worth?
It's smarmy security guard that gave you
Think
all a
about
ride
it. If
somewhere.
they ever do public transportation for Fort Worth, it would be
Did he?
Fort.
I don't
He
remember
said he
that.
did.
No, there was
You
a
kept-
police officer that picked us up.
That was that trying to get the
It was
girl
right
to sit in the
on.
front with him and y'all in the back.
Yeah, that happened.
Oh.
But I was like, no.
That was a security guard.
No,
You know,
it
those
wasn't.
little security guard cars.
But let's think about it. If Fort Worth came up with public transportation, it would be
They
called
have it.
Yeah, but they should call
not
it.
in Keller.
3 blocks away.
Stop talking. You're ruining my joke. Shut the fuck up right now. Stop talking over me.
Don't worry about don't ruin your joke with facts.
Shut up.
Hey, Michael, he hates it when you talk over him.
Fort Worth, public transportation?
Fort.
Or fart?
Fort Worth.
Yeah, exactly. It's ruined now, thanks to Al. They have that. It's North Texas Transportation. My name's Al, and I'm politically correct.
Oh, raised butt hurt. Get you some ice.
So wait, is it just like someone sneezed?
Art.
North Texas Transportation?
Nort.
North Texas Area
Do you
Transportation?
know what we used to
Yeah.
call MARTA?
No.
Natart! Natat!
You know what we used to call MARTA?
What?
Moving assholes rapidly through Atlanta.
I
Nice.
can't tell you what we used to call What was it, 295? The road that goes around?
What was it, Al?
You're going to be mad at me.
No, I know what you called it. Don't say that.
For the sake of the show, don't say it. You can tell me on break.
Okay.
And they tell me right before I start recording so I can laugh.
Okay. What's the highway? 285 or 295, something like that?
285.
285? Okay.
The one that loops around Atlanta?
Yeah, the one that goes
Yeah,
around.
it's 285.
Yeah, it does like
We call it-
635 does.
Yeah.
Yeah, we call it the Circle of Death.
Ah, mine's better.
Oh, it's something
Oh, wait,
different.
no, I think you told me. Yeah, don't say that on air. Do not
Like,
say that on air.
signs will not save you now.
That will get us banned on every streaming platform ever.
Like it's not even that we would get like sued or anything like that. It would just be that people would start reporting our content, and then we'd
No.
Our location would be
No.
discovered and
Yeah.
would be
Yeah.
burned.
No.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do
Don't
it. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Maybe do it. But don't.
You start to think about like views and everything, whether they're negative or not. Like, You know what? I was just thinking about it.
Yeah, I mean, to get some of the national exposure.
It's not good to have
as
your
we get
publicity
burned.
guy on the fucking air.
Trying to stop you from doing something. Wait
Yeah.
a minute.
Yeah, wait
Hang on a second.
Hold on.
The views.
We can meet Whoopi.
No.
Whoopi on the View.
We'd more likely meet Trump.
Come shake our hands. But, oh, God.
You know those guys? I like those guys.
Yeah.
Anyway. Let me fix my... Wait, I don't have any hair to fix. Me and Trump could be friends.
Yeah.
He wears a toupee, doesn't he?
Are you
You gonna borrow it?
Are you?
I was going to get a Trump toupee.
Hey, Trump, I want to borrow your hairpiece.
Dude, you should. Not that you would need it, but you should.
Just for the show.
Just so that you can say that you have one.
Yeah, I think I
Like,
should.
I would never have anything to do with a Trump toupee.
No, I wouldn't either. But
Not that you would either.
Surely you can buy one at a novelty store somewhere.
Oh, man.
God, we should get
Oh,
one.
man.
We should all
I'm
wear
gonna
wigs
get
one episode.
I'm going to get it.
We should all wear wigs one
I'm gonna
episode.
get it.
I think we should do
I'm
that.
going to take off my hat mid, like, break. And there's just going to be Trump toupee.
Come back to the show, and we're going to be interviewing Donald Trump.
Yep.
You can work on your accent. You can work on your
I'll work
Donald
on my
Trump.
I'll work on my Trump. I'll work
Get
on my
your-
Trump. We'll do the Amazon review in a Trump accent.
We'll
And
get you-
I'll
we'll
talk
get
to
you a
you.
fat
I'll
suit.
interview you. Like,
Get
I'll
one-
interview Trump.
Get one of those inflatable sumo things.
I'll tell you what.
Spray painted orange.
Oh, we can borrow Gary's. It's-
It'd be orange when you got it back. You'd be happy. You would not be happy.
okay. And then I'll interview you. You can be Trump,
Doing a
and I'll
bit.
interview you as Bill Clinton.
All right.
We could do that.
All right.
I'm really good at Clinton.
Season 4.
Nobody does
Something to
Clinton
look
like you.
forward to.
Nobody does Clinton like
Or
Oh,
Monica.
Or that one.
She's just playing the harmonica.
I mean, it works out. She's playing the harmonica. And
Yeah.
he's playing the sax.
That's like a two-man band.
Yeah.
Well, that was more like a trumpet.
Harmonica sax.
That was terrible. All right, let's take a break.
Let's
do it.
Okay. Break.
Do it like the ink.
And we're back.
We bet.
Damn, dude, really?
I was saving that one.
Jesus Christ, we have no decency on this show.
That was just rude, crude, and socially unacceptable.
Suck it.
All right, anyway. All right, so great Amazon review, Michael. That was fantastic. I just wish people would think a little bit more about their alertness.
Oh, yeah.
Of the,
Well,
and,
also,
and location.
Like, I hope that she's okay.
Yeah, like, that's
'Cause that
gotta be
review
a
was
lot.
written in 2020.
That's a
There's
lot.
been 3 years.
Yeah.
But that's a lot.
have
In
gotten
one
a lot
night.
creepier.
What did she do before then?
She's a stripper.
What?
Well, she had a wad of ones, apparently.
A water ones? I got a water
No,
ones.
you got a lot of ones.
Oh, my God. All right.
Waka waka.
So, we want to talk about. I want to talk about the live show. I've kind of worked out the technology a little bit. You and I need to test it.
Okay.
But as
Talking
far
about
as
this on
we keep talking about live show, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. So, what we're gonna do
Season
is
finale.
our
Look forward to.
anniversary.
Is?
Let me pull this off of there so people don't see me fact checking myself. Let
That's what I was trying to do.
me make sure it's still. Did you go to the?
What's up?
I'm gonna log into the thing. I can tell you when it was
What
posted.
happened?
All right, but anyway, so I was thinking for the 1 year anniversary, we should do the live show, like on a
Okay.
location. Like I don't mind doing 2 live shows, but I think the live show for the anniversary should be at like an actual location.
Uh huh.
I don't know what
Okay.
you guys think, but I think that was a great idea. And that's going to be hold on, May 23rd.
May 23rd.
That's our anniversary date.
Damn.
So that whatever Saturday is closest to that, that's when we'll do the show.
Well, wait.
I gotta look at a calendar, but
May 23rd.
May 23rd is our 1 year.
That's the cool thing about computers. I don't
Pull
know
up
if
a
you know
calendar.
this, but you can just kind of pull up a calendar right here.
What day is May 23rd on?
May 23rd is a Tuesday.
Is that Tuesday?
Is a
So,
Wednesday.
The Monday before, or
Let's do the Saturday before.
okay, 20th.
So that's Memorial Day weekend. Perfect. That's what I'm talking about.
I think it's nice to have a day for memories.
Probably for memories.
Memorial Day. Oh, it's with an E, not an A.
Yeah.
Are we going to be sober this Memorial Day?
No.
What?
Are we ever sober?
Why would we be sober on?
What is
Memorial
Memorial
Are we
Day?
ever sober on Memorial Day weekend?
I forget.
No.
And our dumbasses do it in the fucking heat of Texas.
Yeah.
Let's smoke some meat and sit outside and drink beer. Yeah.
During sunset, while it's like beaming down right on us.
Oh my God, that was intense. Jesus.
Now they've trimmed your trees, so we can't get
Fucking shade
we'll be
anymore.
dying at noon.
Yeah. So
Dude, that thing needed a haircut.
it did.
Its limbs were like touching the ground.
Yeah.
Jesus, it was like a willow tree.
It was like a 80-year-old man where shit just lays on the ground. I'm just dragging something.
No, I haven't been trimmed.
What are you talking about? Yeah, you have.
No, I've been snipped, not trimmed.
Oh, okay. Man, I'm jealous.
You need to get snipped. Eventually.
It'll happen.
When it's supposed to.
Keep
like
saying
Destiny.
If it doesn't fucking happen, then I'm gonna fucking do it at home. It's about to be an at-home procedure.
Oh,
Wait, okay, I got it. I watched the YouTube video. Hold on.
Hold on a minute and just hold my beer. Hold my beer and watch it.
you got my power saw.
Oh.
I'm not trying to cut the whole fucking shit off.
Do you remember Robin Hood Men in
I
Tights?
still need the fun parts.
Yeah.
You remember Robin Hood Men in Tights?
Yeah.
And the rabbi was doing circumcisions, and he's like, "The ladies love it," and then all the guys were like, "Sign me up, sign me up," and they're like, "What exactly is a circumcision?" And he goes, "We take a little thing and we put it in that." And they're like, "Nope, nope, nope."
Take your cigar, put it in the little
If you
cutter.
pay close attention to the scene where they're getting married, and they go to find the rabbi in the tent,
Yeah.
if you look at the top of the sign, it says half off, literally.
No,
Noise.
I don't want just half off.
Yeah, no, you better get the whole damn shit.
What he means is he's not very accurate. That's
Yeah.
what. Okay.
Yeah. Get it.
Jesus.
Just a little,
like-
just a little off
Hey,
the top.
he had one too.
What? Fuck off.
Supposedly. I don't
Anyways.
know. I don't know. So who the fuck confirms that though?
What?
Jesus had a circumcision?
That Jesus had a circumcision?
Yeah, why are you surprised?
Did he?
Supposedly.
I don't know.
I mean,
it in the
according to
Bible?
the book.
Is it in the Bible?
Yeah, it's in there.
Wouldn't it still be
somewhere.
around somewhere? Would it come back 3 days later?
Came back 3 days later. I'm pissed. The fuck? I just got birthed into this world on a little ding dong.
You can name it Tippy.
Now I gotta
Hey, come here, Tippy.
shit. I gotta follow this motherfucker around everywhere.
Stop it. Let the rabbi keep it. That's your tip. Nail it on a little cross.
Stop! Oh my God!
It looked like a little raisin up there.
Got nailed 3 times. It's more than Jesus.
Stop it.
Like one time would have been more than Jesus. Supposedly.
Stop.
Except for him and that Mary heifer.
That's his mom.
This is mom.
Mary Magdalene?
Oh, no.
Okay,
yeah.
different Mary.
This is different Mary.
Other Mary. Other Mary.
We don't beseech that name.
Shit, you never read the Bible? The hell's wrong with you? You live in
Like,
Texas.
what you say?
ain't
That's the
never read
thing. Like,
Bible?
if you want to get in that debate, like,
Oh, are we going to?
Did Mary Magdalene have kids?
No.
supposedly.
But
Nope.
okay,
Stop.
so the woman who
Stop.
had plenty of sex had no kids, and
No.
the woman who never had sex had a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no.
Outsourcing.
No.
Yeah.
No. According to
According to
lore.
Laura
Did I tell you that?
Lauren Green? No.
No.
Did I tell you all that thing that I saw the other day?
What?
It was. It's relevant to the conversation.
okay.
But so it was titled "An Exchange," or what was the title? It was titled Secret Confessions from a Mother,
Okay.
and it was like
Your daddy's not your daddy.
I lied to my husband about the father of or who the legitimate father is
Okay.
of my son. And now that I see him tacked up on a cross,
Oh, God.
I'm really regretting some things.
Stop.
Tacked up.
Did you get that off your chest? Do you feel better now?
Man, it feels so good.
God damn it.
I've been brewing that thing for 2 weeks.
You're waiting to talk about it on the show?
Hey, yeah.
Okay,
it's
well,
good.
congratulations.
It's good.
Okay, so there's a theory that at the time of the crucifixion, well, first of all, let me back
Jesus
up.
got wood.
Stop. So apparently,
It was his cross to bear.
you got to remember that Jesus was Hebrew, right?
Do you mean
He grew up in a Hebrew nation, and at the time of the crucifixion, he would have been.
Meister.
Well, at the time of the crucifixion, he was 33,
Mm-hmm.
and to be accepted into Jewish society, he had to have been married.
Yeah.
And he was, according to, there was a marriage between him and Mary Magdalene.
Uh-huh.
And then at the time of the crucifixion, it was said by Peter that Mary Magdalene.
Why did it have to be Peter? Why did it have to be Peter? It couldn't have been any one of the other motherfuckers like Paul.
It would make Al giggle.
Ringo or Paul or George. Let it be. Let it be.
Oh my God. Anyway.
Over there like...
Got him. You got him. You can't stop laughing now. You done hit his giggle bone.
Got me right in the giggle bone.
Somebody did. So anyway, at the witness accounts was that Mary Magdalene was pregnant at the time of the crucifixion, and that's why she fled to France, or during that time it was called Gaul, and then gave birth to a daughter, and then started the Merovingian bloodline. Because kings, where they think they get their power from, they think they get they're divine. They get the power from God.
Yeah.
So the theory is, and this was it's covered in the Da Vinci Code, but this is actually a thing that the theory is that Masons hold the secret of the bloodline of Christ, and that the Holy Grail was not the chalice that he drank from, but Grail, in the sense of that in Latin translates to vessel. It's the blood vessel of Christ. So this is a theory that there's a bloodline to Christ, that he had children. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
This pretty fancy.
So if you get interested in it, you should read Dan Brown's book, which is it's fictional, but it's got a lot of good points in it. And then research and read the book, The Dead Sea Scrolls, and also read, There's another. I'll have to think about it. I'll tell you guys about it later. But there's another book that kind of breaks it down to the Masonic theory.
Cool.
Yeah. So it's something that I've always been fascinated about, because the reason that the church changed or took certain pieces of the Bible out was so it wouldn't lose Jesus wouldn't lose his divinity.
Yeah.
But like me, I hope you guys agree that I would probably worship him more if I knew he was a man, and that he suffered as a man. That he, that's what it would kind of translate to, is if they left the Mary Magdalene story in the Bible, it would explain why he was, he was manly. He was human. More than he was divine. He was a human nonetheless.
Yeah.
So when he was on the cross, he suffered. He felt pain. And
that's kind of the whole point.
That's kind of the whole point, right? So why take that away and make him all this divinity instead of just leaving that human aspect to him?
Yeah.
So, and then of course it created the hierarchy of male supremacy.
Yeah.
So, I'm just saying, you want to research it, but it's a theory. It is a legitimate theory.
Well, if anything, that story more so just would say, a man's role would then be to sacrifice, no?
Technically, yes.
Yeah, that would be the
moral.
The moral of that story.
Correct. So, which is so wrong. What's wrong with that? I think that's...
No, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
But we view him in general society as the Son of God.
Yeah.
Instead of the Son of Mary. You see the difference?
I see.
You're taking away... You're replacing mortality with divinity.
Yeah.
So, like, I think it's interesting. Like, it's something I've always been obsessed with.
Man, that's big though. Like, dang! Instead of starting, so I'm only now going to refer to Jesus as the Son of Mary.
Yeah, it's a big thing.
Because ultimately, that was the whole fucking point, right?
But why take Mary out of the equation? Like, you just, like, when someone says, well, the angel Gabriel came and spoke to Mary and said that she would become pregnant with the Lord's child.
That's when he fucked her.
So it was like a ghost fuck or what? He hit it and quit it?
It happened in Ghostbusters. That's all I'm saying. If it happened on Ghostbusters, it can happen in real
Aliens
life.
came
But,
down
like,
and picked
that's
her
the
up, took
point.
her
Like,
away, and brought her
that's
back
what I
pregnant.
don't like about Christianity is that they hide so much from their own people. Like, why?
Well,
Why not just keep all the truth together?
If we're being real, right?
Well, apparently we are.
If we're being real, then ultimately, what I believe Christianity to be.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's about to get real.
Unload it.
All right, what I believe Christianity to be
Okay.
is a wonderful attempt. Well, I wouldn't even say attempt because they succeeded. But it was a collection of stories
Right.
that were put together with the intent to control people.
Okay, I disagree with you.
You surely can.
I don't think it was intended to control people at the beginning. I think it was intended to inspire hope. If you read some of the context of read some of the text of the Bible, it's beautiful literature.
So let me correct then and say that I think that Christianity, since the Bible was rewritten,
There you go.
Was
When man
intended
got involved.
to control. Yeah.
When man decided what they wanted people to
that
know.
King George shit.
King George, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that.
James.
King James. James.
James.
Yeah, there you go.
You're right,
King
James.
King
Yeah.
James Version.
Okay, so off
Well,
of that
fuck,
topic.
someone read the Bible. Goddamn.
God damn, boy, I swear to God, you must pray to Jesus. 8-pound baby Jesus. All right, off that. So let's get off that serious note. But, if you're interested in anything we talk about on the show, research it. I'm not telling you that we speak fact. We do not.
I don't.
We speak opinion on this show.
I think I've read the Bible once, and that was because I was forced to at a KKA.
I've actually read the Quran and the Torah.
Oh, you know what? It was KAA.
In their
That's
in their native language.
No.
Okay.
No. I read it and translated it.
So you read someone's interpretation.
Yeah. And like you, Michael, I have researched some of the Asian religions.
Dude, them things is dope.
And I've researched some of the Indian
Also
religions.
dope.
Also, honestly, if you actually read them as if they were a story, they're fucking beautiful.
Yeah, man.
The descriptions and the animations and like everything in the story is just absolutely. It's a good book. Like it's like a book.
Yeah.
And they're stories, and you learn lessons from stories. Storytelling is like the biggest thing of all cultures, right? That's who we are.
Except the Torah. The Torah is not a book; it's a scroll.
It's a scroll. Yes.
It's someone trying to clear their lungs out.
Torah.
Loud.
Yeah, schmuck.
What are you doing over there? It's pronounced.
Anyway, so just research it. If you don't like what we're saying, that's fine. Disagree with us.
Agree or disagree?
Because you know what? I think what this problem with the world is that we are afraid to disagree with one another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just
Instead
did it
of
marvelously.
We did. Instead of just having a conversation. Example.
You had a belief. I had nothing to do with it, so I shut up.
Right. And you listened.
Yeah.
But you listened.
Yeah.
You listened. And that's the difference. And that's what probably is one of the biggest problems in the world is that we don't want to listen to somebody else.
Yeah.
And I think if we can change that and say instead of, me getting angry because you are a Democrat and I'm a Republican, then and have a conversation.
Yeah.
I think
that's a huge step forward. Like that's what we're going to get to. Eventually.
I think that the real issue there is that people are. Why are you playing?
Hey!
But I think that the issue with that situation is ultimately that people are not confirmed in their own belief as to why they feel a certain way.
Right.
So they're afraid that if they have that debate with a person, that person could persuade them another way.
Right.
And then that then removes some form of identity from themselves.
That's deep.
Yeah.
That's so fucking deep.
But am I wrong?
I
No,
ate a Jesus
you're not
biscuit.
wrong.
It didn't, make me weird.
What?
I ate a Jesus biscuit and it didn't make me weird.
Jesus biscuit.
Yeah.
Son of crap. This is the saltine. I had these at Cracker Barrel with my pea soup the other day.
With some honey butter on it.
Now at Walmart, Jesus biscuits.
Yep. Yeah.
Biscuits and gravy.
Biscuit, Jesus biscuits and gravy.
Jelly ass. I showed your dad that video the other day. What was it, last Sunday for coffee? He comes over and I was like, watch this. And he watched. I was like, you want to know what we're talking about? And he's like, kinda. So then I showed him and he was like cracking up. He was like, oh my God, this is awesome.
Yep.
It could be now serving Lance peanut butter Jesus biscuits. Jelly ass.
Jelly ass. New from Chicken Biscuit. Divinity flavor.
I know. Would it be fish? Fish and wine flavored.
Isn't that sex? No. I was trying to be funny.
That sounds like a story there. Right?
That sounds like. Woof.
I don't know if Michael.
All right.
I don't know if
Okay. All
Michael
right.
needs
So
to
there
hear
was
that
this.
one.
There was this one time.
All right, let's talk over it.
There was this one time, and no, just kidding. It wasn't. All right. So,
There was no time.
but I was thinking about it the other day, and
There's
I
always time
can't
for
get off
fish and
this.
wine.
Like, I don't know why this Korean barbecue place is barbecue little fat boy. You remember the sign? It's like, what the fuck?
We have to link this guy's.
Yeah, we got to link him to us. He's
Yeah.
hilarious. He's got so
All
much
right.
funny shit.
We'll link his stuff.
Anyway, so we'll go back to the live show idea. We're going to be doing it live on YouTube and Facebook. We're going to do it simultaneously.
Sweet. What about Instagram?
If you have the account, yes.
Yeah, I've got the account.
So we can do all three.
Sure.
Can your laptop handle?
No,
What about TikTokies?
I've got it figured out. I know what we're going to do.
What about TikTok?
Can we do live TikTok?
Yeah.
Okay.
Live.
As long as we have 4 phones, we can make it work.
We're shooting for a lion, y'all. Y'all TikTok, the true TikTokers, you know what I'm talking about.
Hey, our TikTok is blowing up, dude.
Yeah, it's getting there.
I'm pleased with it. That link you sent us with the 100 followers, we hit triple digits. Was that on Insta?
That's Instagram.
I told you it was Instagram. You said it was TikTok. I said it was Instagram.
He landed.
No, I will go back and
lied.
watch the episode.
Did you record what we were saying?
Yes.
No.
He lies.
It is
It was
recorded.
at your table.
No,
lied.
it was right here. Amanda was sitting there. Linda was sitting here, and I showed
lied.
you.
Oh, okay.
I lie.
No,
No.
Heli.
He lie.
Heli.
I said Heli.
No,
I
It
made
was,
I made
it was
a
Eli's
mistake
birthday.
today.
happy birthday.
Yeah, tomorrow.
How old?
Tomorrow, actually.
How
He's
old is
five.
he?
5.
4? Okay,
Five.
very good.
He
When's
did.
Sammy's?
He the big 4.
The big 04.
The big 04.
When's Sammy's birthday?
Sammy just had his.
Where were
Oh,
you,
that's
right?
right. Yeah.
Nice uncle you are.
Don't even try to explain that dynamic. It just gets weird at some point.
see what had happened was.
Anyway, so anything upcoming that the socials should be watching out for?
Yeah, TikTok. We got some videos coming your way. Pretty excited about it. One
Sweet.
each day of the week this week.
Whoa, dude, really?
Yeah,
You've been pulling
that's what
clips.
I've been working on, man.
Yep.
I'm excited.
So we got one each day of the week this week. So we're gonna effectively double.
Doing
Our
video
content.
snips like a moil.
Yeah, snipping like a
Are you
moidle.
still on the
It's
Jewish
a-
shit?
Moidle. A moidle.
God. I'm going to get a phone call from a rabbi in a minute. Hey, what the f... Yeah, schmuck.
You gonna do Brooke Shields? Not Brooke Shields.
Brooke Shields.
Wrong Brooke.
Mel Brooks?
Mel Brooks. That one. That one.
Mel Brooke, Brooke Shields,
They look the same.
Shield and Sword,
Yeah.
Zelda.
What the fuck? Zelda. That's a Jewish name. Wait, is it? Anyway.
Esther. That's
All right, so I did not, and I apologize to our fans, I did not post the video on Facebook last week. I know, I saw you did it.
But it was late.
It was late. That was my bad. It was late at night when I was processing the video, and I was like...
Yeah, when you're passing out.
I need to go to bed. And then I went to bed, and I was like, oh, fuck. Like 3 days later.
Good.
I actually checked the Facebook, and I was like, oh, let's see what the episode's doing.
Also, check back on our. I mean, it's not like relevant, but you could give us a like, you could give us a comment on the older videos, but on YouTube we now have thumbnails for our old seasons too.
Oh, dude, that's so dope.
They're different from season 3, so each season will have new thumbnails.
Sweet, badass. Cool.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
And season 4 will have a whole intro video.
Ooh. I'm excited about that. Like, I've been waiting for it.
Yeah,
I'm so excited. We may even change the intro music.
And we also have an outro.
We do?
Yeah.
Did you change the YouTube upload?
What?
Did you change on the YouTube upload?
No.
Okay.
It'll be for season 4.
Season 4. Okay.
Yeah,
so are we
4.
changing the intro too?
Yeah. Well, we could.
We might.
Cool. Let's do it.
I got some samples I want you to listen to.
Cool.
All right. So, speaking of which, we're gonna end this season probably around May-ish, and then we'll take a 2-week break, and then we'll come back for season 4. I'm tired.
Whole season.
Let's skip the whole season. So that's all from the socials. Like, comment, subscribe, please. Yep. Please. Join us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Anything else we're on? Patreon?
Yeah, you get us up on
OnlyFans.
Patreon.
Just look up Michael. We're good to go. There's our 20 likes right there.
Yep.
That's how we got up to 26 followers. Michael winks at the camera. Oh! Did you see that? Oh my God. He just winked at the camera.
He winked at me.
He did that for me.
Yeah. I'm going to have his baby now.
It's
going to be a boy.
Fuck, I'm pregnant.
It's going to be a boy.
No. No more babies for me.
You say that now.
No, I mean that. I mean that forever.
You want to do this again?
No. The only other
kids
that I'll have will be adopted.
Yeah.
That'll be it.
Reset that freedom clock.
No. Oh no.
Freedom clock?
Freedom clock. Is that what you called it when they were growing up?
Yeah, Linda calls it that now too.
Does she? Do we have any guests signed up for next week?
No.
As of yet.
But if you would like to be a guest on Sunday Morning Coffee, then hit us up at our email, Sunday Morning Coffee pod AR @gmail.com.
God, you could. Damn it, dude. You could be like the epic announcer voice too. I bet you can do that really good. Can you?
If you would like to be a guest on Sunday Morning Coffee,
do it like this.
Well. Just a little bit, not all the way, just a little bit, no, down a little bit,
pump it.
There you go.
It ain't gonna work.
It works
for me.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, does it not work for me at all?
No,
it doesn't.
There.
Oh, okay, there it is.
Empty hallway.
Go ahead. Okay.
If you would like to be a guest on Sunday Morning Coffee podcast, then just I can't it's like I'm hearing myself.
Yeah, I know, right?
Take your headphones off.
Yeah.
Here, I'll do it. You ready?
All right, go ahead. You do it.
3 men and a cup of coffee. Like you can just do anything.
Well, I can't because
I don't know why it's not. Okay, we're fucking off at this point.
Yeah.
All right, so next week we got a good show lined up for you. So we'll figure out a guest if we actually have one. If anybody wants to get on the show, do like Michael said, send us an email, send us a comment, get on the show.
Airfare is up to you.
Yep.
We're talking to you, Belgium guy.
Yeah.
We need that guy.
Yeah. Dude,
I want to get him on here.
Get him on Zoom or something.
I keep instigating him every freaking show, and I haven't heard nothing yet.
Yeah.
Is the echo still on? Okay.
No.
All right. Anyways, so I guess next week, guys.
Next week.
Right. Next week.